He's played on the same court with Barack Obama.
There it is, right there.
But now, Governor Jay Inslee is facing a whole new ballgame.
And I will faithfully discharge the duties
of Governor of the State of Washington.
of Governor of the State of Washington.
It's a homecoming of sorts for Inslee, who was elected by Yakima voters as their state representative more than 2 decades ago. He then served 15 years in the U.S. Congress and acknowledges a lot has changed in our state capital since then.
I have a new job, a new vantage point, and the world looks much different.
He used his first State of the State speech to lay out his immediate agenda.
Make no mistake, our top priority today, tomorrow, and every single day for the next 4 years is jobs.
But behind the optimism of a new governor and the pomp and circumstance of a new legislative session, the political machine of the Senate has shifted into high gear.
It is clear the Republican majority's approach is to pursue a partnership on their terms.
Some senators call it a coup.
This is not about power. It's not about control.
Democrats RODNEY and Tim Sheldon have broken party ranks by siding with Republicans in the Senate, forming a 25-24 vote bipartisan majority. Or is it?
BINO, bipartisanship in name only.
Despite the jabs from Democrats, the new coalition says it's focused on policy, not politics.
People want us to work collaboratively on the most important priorities: jobs, education, and the budget. And that's exactly what we intend to do.
The coalition has leadership roles on 6 major committees. Democrats lead 6 more, and the 3 remaining have Democrat and Republican co-chairs.
The structure that has been presented to us is not the best one for this state.
Democrats point out the Rules and Ways and Means committees, which control what gets to the Senate floor for a vote, have a heavy majority of Republican votes.
The imbalance in those 2 committees does not reflect the real reality of the 25-24 split here.
Now, Minority Leader Ed Murray takes the argument a step further.
I don't think the Senate reflects the state.
Murray fears the progressive movement of our state this November, shown in the approval of same-sex marriage and legalized marijuana, will run into a new Republican roadblock.
So if I care about reproductive parity for women, my bill's dead under their scenario. If I care about assault weapon ban, my bill's dead under their process.
But new Senate Pro Tem President Tim Sheldon says that's not the intent of the coalition.
I think the public wants to see solutions that are not partisan.
Sheldon, who's disagreed with his party before, says the coalition will help represent more of our state, not just the area where most voters are concentrated around Seattle.
I don't think I come down here as a Democrat just to represent the Democrats. I came down here to represent everybody in my district.
And the woman who's represented everyone in this state for the past 8 years is pulling no punches with the legislature.
There is no free lunch.
Former Governor Gregoire used her final speech to send an indirect rebuke to the new Senate coalition. She believes its no new taxes plan to close a $1 billion budget gap and fully fund education as ordered by the state Supreme Court won't fly.
We cannot cut our way out of this. We cannot save our way out of this. To meet our responsibility, we need at least a $1 billion down payment in the next biennium and $3.4 billion by 2018.
In the months to come, Democrats are hopeful the Senate coalition's claims of bipartisanship are true. Democrats say Republicans may set the agenda in the Senate, but they still don't get the last word in Olympia.
There's somebody else in control on the other side in the governor's office, so you're going to need a little help.
But House Republicans are bracing for a fight, especially since Governor Inslee campaigned on a promise of no new taxes.
We're always willing to look for things that we can do to save money, but right now Washington State can't afford any more taxes. We're already uncompetitive enough.
Governor Inslee is ready to take on the competition of a new power structure in Olympia. Woo! But clearly, he won't have as much of a Democratic home court advantage as he might have expected.
No, no, no!